Hey guys, and welcome back to another mod spotlight. I'm Exterminator, and thank you for joining me. So this spotlight, we are going to cover the mod Factorio Extended. This is a fairly recent mod, came out about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. And essentially what this does is it adds upgraded versions of vanilla items, right? So think of it as like parts of Ditech or parts of Bob's mods taken and all put into one. So you have your upgraded transport belts, underground and splitters, you have inserters, accumulators, solar panels, power poles, substations, cargo wagons, roboports, robots, power armor, furnaces, assembling machines, refineries, chemical plants, and radar. And the dev of the mod said that they definitely plan to implement even more stuff, so like chests and weapons and turrets and stuff, upgraded versions. So it's pretty self-explanatory, pretty straightforward, but I think this is a really cool mod because up until this mod, at least that I know of, if you wanted this type of stuff in bulk, you pretty much had to like use Ditech or use Bob's mods, and I know that those come in modules which you could kind of pick and choose what you wanted, but still not entirely. And, a lot of times, like, I would want just upgraded vanilla stuff without any other random stuff or changed recipes. And it was kind of difficult to achieve that using Ditech or Bob. So this is really cool. And this does actually come in modules as well. There's one zip file you download, and then within the zip file, there's I think 4 or 5 other zip files that are just, each one's a module. So one's for like transport stuff, one is for like power stuff, one's for machines, stuff like that. So you can really pick and choose what you want. So let's get into it here. It gives you 2 new levels of transport belts and the undergrounds and splitters to go with it. It gives you 2 new levels of fast inserters. It gives you a fast long-handed and a smart long-handed. 2 new accumulators, 2 solar panels, 2 of these power poles and 2 of these, as well as 2 substations, 2 cargo wagons, which I think is cool. Quite a few mods that add upgraded stuff don't usually do this. 2 new roboports, an upgraded version of each type of robot, and power armor, and an upgraded version of each thing that would go on the power armor. 2 upgraded things of furnaces, assembling machines, refineries, chemical plants, and finally a radar. And with this, it unlocks some technologies. To get them, you have your first, this is for solar, and in this stuff here you can see the requirements, solar power, and these 2. And it's just Electrical Engineer 1 and then Electrical Engineer 2. And this one is Transport Engineer 1 and Transport Engineer 2, which you get via Logistics 3 and Automated Rail Transport. You can pretty much find this stuff on your own. Now, it also unlocks, you get these technologies for the upgraded radars and assembling machine and furnace. Now, one potential bug I found, it's not mentioned in the dev thing, and I could just be like really stupid, but you can see here, this is Mechanical Engineer 1. Through this and any other technology I've looked through, you can't get Mechanical Engineer 2. The only reason I have it unlocked is because I'm using test mode. But if we go here, the requirements for it are Mechanical Engineer 2, which is what this is. So it's like, I don't think there's an actual path to be able to get it. So I'm going to, bring that up to the dev and see if that's a bug. I think it is, because it doesn't seem like there's any way to get it, right? This doesn't unlock any other technologies, and this only requires itself, so maybe it's a standalone thing, I'm not sure. So there's just that to point out, and then also on top of that, it adds a few logistics trash slots, upgrades, technologies, and it also allows, if I can find it, several more robot speeds and robot cargo sizes. You can see this goes up to 11 speed and 9 cargo size, which are pretty expensive, but that's pretty cool. And I'm not entirely sure how you unlock the power armor here. Power armor Mark II. Yeah, it's in here though, somewhere. There we go, Power Armor 3. Okay, so unlocks the technology to go with that. And just a few examples. A lot of this I'm not going to actually show because it's very self-explanatory. We can look here. These accumulators are obviously better. 300 kilowatts and 300 kilowatts compared to 300 and 300 here. But the main difference is the capacity. This stores 5 megajoules, whereas this one will store 20. And then this one is upgraded altogether. It's actually really quite good. Solar panels, and there's no steam engines yet, but again, the dev said they plan to add pretty much an upgraded version of everything that would make sense. You have your cargo wagons. I will actually find myself these just so we can see how big they are. And I'll go ahead and grab a normal one as well. And you can see here I have some transport belt. This is the Mark 1, which is just one upgrade above your express belt. So if I go ahead and we place a normal cargo wagon, this has 3 by, this says 30 slots, I believe. And then you have your Mark 2 here. Nice colors too, which I really like. And it's quite a lot bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 50. And then this guy maybe 70 or 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So actually this is like 1,000, or not 1,000, sorry, 100 slots. But obviously you can put a whole stack in each slot. So there you go, there's those. The power armor, I just will show it has a much larger grid, 16 by 16, which is pretty cool. Your fusion reactor outputs 300 kilowatts compared to the 75 of this. And just to demonstrate some of the inserter stuff, we will use the biggest power pole, which is quite large. This is a test mode solar panel we'll do here. And I'll just throw all this in here. This is the fastest inserter you can use right here. You can see there is a difference between these two. Obviously, because the iron's building up, this is slightly faster, but these are super, super cool. You can obviously really get some cool stuff going. And then you just have your upgraded assemblers, which just have more health, take more energy, and craft faster. Same with the furnaces, they craft quicker as well and take more energy. Potential other bug, the Mark II has more health than the Mark III. The mod is still pretty new. You have your chemical plants, which is just increased health, power, and crafting speed. Same with the refineries. And then your radar is obviously better. And there you go. I believe that's it, guys. And again, don't forget you have some technologies for more trash slots and several new technologies for your robot speed and cargo slot. And actually, one last thing I'm going to do here is I'll grab these roboports just to show you. The Mark II has a 100 by 200, or well, I should say 100 supply and 200 construction area compared to the 50 and 100 for this. So if we take the Mark II here, let's close this, you can see it is huge, right? So you can see that. And then if we take this guy, which is 200 supply and 400 construction, I can't even zoom out far enough to see the full construction. And yeah, so this might be a little overpowered, I don't know. I mean, it's one Mark II, 50 processing units, a radar, and 100 steel, so that's actually pretty expensive if you plan to just spam these down. But I believe that's it, guys. Let me know if you have any questions or if I forgot something. But yeah, just those 2 quick potential bugs is I don't know that there's actually a way to get the last mechanical engineer unless it's just a complete standalone technology. And then also the health on these is perhaps a little wonky. But other than that, I believe that's it. As always, link down in the description to the forum post. And I guess one last thing is the forum post is it's very extensive, which I just thought I'd point that out because some mods, like the creator just like puts a few lines of information. This one is very extensive and actually goes as far to compare the stats of every new item compared to vanilla ones, like the speeds of the inserters and stuff, which is really cool. and it's just very extensive and well done. But that'll be it. So as always, thank you for watching. Hope this was helpful. If you're interested, definitely check it out. And until next time, I look forward to seeing you all, and take care.